So I'm gonna be dyeing my hair today. I'm going to be I will be talking about my backstory about my hair, because like that is what came to today. So, but what I am gonna do is definitely like part a little bit. Let's see, at least the bottom section, because like I have as straggly as it may look, and it is like dirty hair. Like it's I haven't showered. Well, I've bathed, but like so that way the like hair oils can like protect it from the bleach, so that way it doesn't burn your scalp. Because if you shower the day of your bleaching, it's gonna burn your shit. And I know because I've experienced it before too. So wait, I need a hair clip. Yeah, because I've dyed it plenty of times before. This is just kind of like the last straw of me going to a salon to do it. But let me see. Oh yeah, so like I don't even remember the year, but like I did have it like silver platinum. It was like storm, and if I could edit, I would probably show you what it looks like. But yeah, but it was like that storm. I just felt that from like X-Men, but like literally it was just that. And but that day, and also like 6 months before that, I had already bleached it, and it turned out like orangey. And like I asked them, I had zero idea of what I know now. During that time, I had zero idea what I know now, which means like cool tones and like warm tones. So like that day she showed me like, oh, what do you want? I'm like, which is, as a hairstylist, don't you think you would help at least, if I was confused? Because I was just like pointing. I was like, oh, that and that. And she just looked at it like, okay, all right, anyways. I remember seeing my hair all over, like hot roots, like literally hot roots, and like blonde here, orange, and she was just, let's get her done, like let's do it, put the toner and everything. And I was just like, man, I'm still kind of working on the video and the clips, so if I can include a clip, I will, if I have anything. But yeah, that's what basically it looked like. From there, I just like did not dye it for a while. Like I just kind of like let it. Oh no, yeah, I didn't dye it, and then that's when I dyed it. I was like, I can't stay like this. No, 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 no. And then I went to a place in Boston, which left me with the, and I was really liking it. And then, after a while, I was just like maintaining it. And it was the silvery. And then, of course, I had shimmer lights at the time. Again, did not know anything, but literally, and I'm still holding my hair. But, yeah, like the shimmer lights made it like super purpley. It was super that pigmented that it just like absorbed everything, especially because my hair was that porous. And I noticed during that time that she missed a couple of spots. So yeah, it was silver, but also she burnt my scalp because again, I did shower that day because I didn't know. But like she burnt my scalp, and that it was like a tint of like green and like brown because she missed those places. And then like of course the overall silver. But yeah, no. From there I did like just box dye black and just left it at that and stayed like that for a while. And then of course I've been watching the Brad Mondo videos. When you do that, it'll like, depending on the hair, it'll just seep through. It just dyed away. You could really see like the line of where it divided from the natural black hair, my black hair, and then like the brown murkiness that I had. And then from there, I haven't touched my hair. I think I cut those parts. Yeah, I cut those parts because I've cut my hair many times. So like, and it grows out really quickly. Thank you to the hair gods, to everybody. Because yeah, no. And then let me see. And then that's when I dyed it like, so like, okay, I'm gonna get back to what I'm doing to get back into that kind of what this occurred. So you guys see that I wasn't playing. Like, I'm not joking. I'm doing this on my own. I have studied enough product, just a whole bunch of research, and of course do's and do nots of do's and don'ts. I just got a whole bunch of stuff. Honestly, I don't care. I broke the bank. I broke the bank many times freaking doing my hair, and it still wasn't right. So I don't care. And you know, I got the this is for like my shadow roots, so I'm leaving that to the side. This 10 volume for the toner, gloves, you know, just in case I needed to do some highlighting, that, you know, because I didn't want an all over blonde. What I wanted was it showed like lighter tones than the other ones. So I have various of toners to see how that would work, and hopefully it won't look like, you know, like some kind of 90s NSYNC video. But we'll see. I did get lighter tones, of course, T28 and a T11, so very light but warm tone, and not too warm. It's just nice and cool, and you know, it'll look like almost bleach blonde. Yeah, just hair clips, so that is gonna be there. And of course I got the Blonde Me. I've heard lots of really good reviews from them, so I definitely wanted to stick with what was good. So I'm not sticking to box dye. I'm not gonna be doing that. Oh my god, it's just that. And I do have Olaplex too to take care of my hair. I already had some, surprisingly enough. When the guy who did my hair was like, you know, he was like, oh, make sure you put a mask on, and like it looks like this. I was like, well, I don't have that. Well, I'll look it up later. I already spent enough money. Oh, well, you could buy it for me. I was like, I already spent like $400 on, and it was so what he did was a corrective color, like a correction color, and it wasn't that. So again, it goes with from the beginning of this. So, but he did give me the Olaplex number 2, and I have 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, which is like the bonding oil, the shampoo and conditioner, the smoother, and the third one is like something. So this one, there's like 0 and 1. I wish I got 0, but 0 is like it's like a spray or like that you can mix with a whole bunch of blah, 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 blah. But anyways, this one is the one that you put after I'm done with like everything. Just kind of like put it on and just let it sit there, and then shower, which was, let me see, there's 2 there's a lot to keep up with, but I know that that's this one. Oh wait, it's right here. So you apply generously, and then you leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you shampoo and condition, and then you put that third one. Wait, I don't even know where you put the third one, because the 4 and 5 is the conditioner, so I don't know. Anyways, bowls and the toner and this. So okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff that, you know, like mixes and toners, so that I did get, but this is just in case my hair does not get up to at least in level 8, because right now currently my hair, to be quite honest, it's at least a level 4. My hair is like jet black. It's like black, midnight black. But this is at least a level 8. But yeah, so currently I did kind of like separate this part because I'm going to do a test strand. It's at least important because, like, yes, these are really good products and stuff like that, but I don't know what it's going to do to my hair, like if it's going to lift enough. I mean, Blonde Me has like its reviews that it lifts up to like 9 levels, and this is pretty low, so And it would be just the first, and I am leaving it for an hour because this is pretty dark. And I do have the 30 volume as well because it's gonna punch that shit right out. So, oh yes, see, and it says up to 9 levels, and you know, we don't know, I don't know, so we'll see where it goes from there. And yeah, I did get this like little gizmo too to help me like kind of balance it out, and then it'll help support when I'm doing it. So you know, we'll see where we're at. I'm really excited. I'm very excited actually. Okay. Okay, so it's a pretty creamy consistency. I've seen very liquidy and also very like it's like a creamy, but this one is kind of like almost frosting, like, you know, so I don't know if that's okay. I did read that it was like 1:1:5 ratio to the developer as a 1:2.5 ratio, but to be quite honest, I have zero idea what that means. So I just know that it needs to be a nice, like, it needs to, what is that word? Like, really saturate the hair, so that way it really gets it developed. And like, from what you could see here, there's various parts of my hair that is really, like, let me see if I can point it to you. Okay, so there's various like angles, and there's like, so I have to like really try to like get the areas that is really dark. So I'm gonna start from, let me see, from here all the way to at least here if possible. I know that there's like really light areas, so I'm gonna try to get those out because it's no need. I can't risk hurting my hair, so that's pretty good. So, and I'm gonna leave it on for an hour too on top of that, so I don't want it to overlap. So from here, nowhere to the scalp. You can try to use your, you know, like a brush to like put it on, but because it's such a really small spot, I'm just gonna put it in with my hands. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and I have like a spare aluminum foil here that I'm just gonna put on here. And like I said, very, very like away from the scalp as much as possible to where it's like not as blonde. Right there, as long as it's getting its, you know, nicely saturated. Gonna massage it into the hair as much as possible. There we go. And it's gonna go into the foil. Sorry, it's kind of weird. Oh, there we go. Here, and then keep this out so it doesn't get dyed in there. And then close it up. And I'm just gonna wait for an hour and see where it's at. Okay, so we'll see where it's at in an hour and talk to you guys then. No. No. So there's like 24 minutes left into my hair. I did check it while it was like 20 minutes in. So let me see what the opening is right here. So I just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek of what it looks like. And that's what it looks like now. it's light, but I'm not gonna let it deceive me. I know what that means, okay? So it's just there. Let's just leave it there for the hour. It is kind of concerning to me. It's just that, well, this part I do need to dump, whatever I have here. I read that like after its hour, it's not as fully potent. So since I made that, it's a small batch. So I'm just gonna make a little bit more once I have to do the rest of my hair. So since that was for the hour, and so what I'm doing too is, just so you guys know that I left this part out, so I'm doing 30 volume and 20 volume here. So this will be super light, and I can only do 20 minutes. This hair is already pretty fried, but 20 to 15 minutes the most I'm gonna do with this part. So this over here is just gonna be like super like the hour, and then I'm gonna use 20 volume for this, 30, 20, and then everything else will hopefully fall in its place. So check back with you guys later. Okay, so it's been an hour. It's been an hour, and let's see where it's at. I did have some here. Anyways, so let me take this out and see how it looks. So you guys can see that. Okay, that is super light. It's light, but again, I'm not gonna like. Ooh, that was my bad there. The only thing that I could disagree on is that I left this part out, this little brown part. So what I'm gonna do is just wash it out, wash this out. Clearly it really did something, but I need to see how it looks before I even like try to, I'm gonna continue, definitely so, but you definitely need to see where it's at to be sure. And I have gloves, just so the bleach is not on me. Let me see. Closer view is like, yeah, pretty like possibly level 8. If I'm being honest. But I just wish I didn't really like, I did a little lift here, so I'm just gonna like rub it in. Not right now, but like when I start going all over, get this part, and that's it. There's like a light color here, and then really yellow, and then that one part that is looking there. But this is not gonna be a walk in the park, so I'm not gonna sweat about it. Okay. It's pretty out. Let me just kind of blow dry this area because I did wet a little bit the hair, and I'm supposed to keep it as dry as possible, so let's see. And I did have to change the position of where my stuff was because the battery was dying, so the phone so quickly. Yeah. Okay. Hola, quemado. Alright, so that's pretty light. It's just very yellow. So as long as it doesn't look really orange, then we're pretty much good. So it's very yellow. And yes, I did blend it in with the rest of the hair. But yeah, so it has a little bit variations here. There's a lot of like soft warm tones there. And like it's definitely during the area where they did the root shadow. So like my hairs are, like I said, it grows pretty quickly. I'm just trying to see how I cannot touch this light part, but it's doing pretty well. It did pretty well. So I'm just gonna start. I have to just start doing everything. So let me see. Just gonna start brushing my hair and just work my way section by section. It did something though. Trying to see how I could like avoid this area here, so that way when I go in with the, if I have to go in it again, I just go in with this one and just really be careful with this area here. So